What's up guys, Jay Clay here. Just thought I'd do a quick video on how to take bomb site B on train. So we're going to be going over three things in this video. We're going to be going over how to smoke to get onto the site, player positioning, and lurking. Okay, so first we're going to start with the smokes. Now there's only really three smokes you need to take bomb site B. There are more like Z smoke and back oil, I guess, but we're not really going to get into that today. So for the ramp smoke, you're going to aim in the middle of this line, and just come down to the shadow of the door, or the opening of the door, and just do a standing throw, and it will land right in the middle of the sidewalk. Now, the support player for the entry frag you're pushing out, he's going to have to flash for him, so something like that. Now, if it lands there, the person is going to get blind no matter what. Landed something like that, he's going to get blind. So that person, entry fragger, comes out, swings, gets the frag, and that support player, after he flashes, he's going to throw this smoke. And that smokes off this portion of the bomb train. So line your crosshair up just like so, about the end of the E-box. Okay, and then line up with the doorway just like this, align with the door handle. Throw that smoke. And that smokes off. Well, you can still see Z from this part of the doorway. So when you're coming out, well, you're still gonna be exposed, kind of, but you're gonna throw flashes and shit onto the site, and your job is to just jump down, well, without taking damage. I'm gonna show you how to do that, just a quick tip. Jump onto the wood, and you won't take damage. So do this. Just do that. Jump while you're midair, and you won't take damage. Okay? So anyways, this is smoked off. You're gonna want to flash yourself out. Okay. Ooh, botched it that time. Jump out. Okay. Clear back oil, summit, bomb train. This will still be smoked off. What your job as a player is to hold these angles and protect the person planting the bomb, because this is supposed to be a fast strat. So bomb's planted right there, middle, great. Those are the smokes. Now let's get into player positioning. Alright, now for player positioning, we're going to have 3 players in upper, 1 at ladder holding the flank from T-con and from ladder. Excuse me. And we're going to have 1 person holding it either from Ivy or T-con, or the lurk player. Now I'll get into that last. So for the player positioning in upper B, we're going to have 2 people pushing out ramp, 1 guy who smokes it, which is the entry fragger. We're going to have him smoke first, and then we're going to have a guy behind him. He's going to flash out, okay? And that person is going to trade if the entry dies, okay? That's their jobs, and that's a 2-person thing. This person, you're going to have to clear upper first and make sure there's no one there. Clear this first. Make sure there's no one holding from close like this, because if you start throwing the smoke from there, he's just going to see you, one-tap you. You're going to be dead. So throw this smoke, we went over that, and push out and clear, clear these angles. Summit, train, oil, back oil. Clear that out. Okay, and that's those 3 players. And then this 4th player is going to be sitting down in here, and waiting. Okay, I know this is kind of the bitch role. You just have to wait and hold the flank. It's not really that desirable as a position, but it is needed on a team to have someone hold back and say, okay, I'll hold the flank. You'll usually get an easy frag out of it for someone, just pushing up from ladder or T-con. And that's always nice. Now, you don't really have to play aggressive from this position, but you can. Now, some good angles to hold. if there's someone holding ramp, your ramp flank, you can hold this angle. And let's say if someone comes down, you know, pops your rounds off. Yeah, this is a very important spot, but not a desirable spot. You know, desirable position to play. I don't really recommend you push down into ladder, just because if there's a player holding it, you know, hoping that someone comes out, you'll be fucked. You won't be expecting it. So now we're going to get into the final position, which is the lurk player. Now the lurk player will start with Ivy. Wait for them to start throwing their smokes to start lurking. Okay. Now if the CTs are aggressive, just hold it like this. But if they're playing pretty passive, you can wait a few seconds after they start smoking out for the CTs to call the Ivy player to rotate. So after that, you know, he's gonna run, you know, over to B site, the CT player. Oh, I gotta get to freaking B. Oh my God, they're planning. This lurk player is gonna play it a little slow. Okay? Play a slow lurk. But you can also play fast if you want and try to kill that rotating person or that rotating CT. But how I like to play it is I like to play slow and then push really fast and then back off. That's what I like to do from Ivy. Go Ivy to Old Bomb to CT, you know, and flank from either like Oil or Z. That's personally what I like to do. But if you'd like, you could go Old Bomb through Z from right here, flank and lurk. Now from T-Con, you have a few options. You can hold from right here, okay? Wait for them to throw their smokes on B. You can hold from right here, holding Ivy for a little bit, and then come up through. You could go upper from here if you'd like to, but I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of a lurk player, because you already have an upper player holding ladder and a flank for T-Con. So that's a little, you don't need that, but if you'd like, you can, and tell that player to hold something else. But anyways, the T-Con lurk player, what you can do is wait for the smokes to go out, and you can push out to Olaf. Wait for a trade, or not wait for a trade, sorry. Wait for a frag to go out on B, and then you can push through Z. So before the video ends, I'm just going to show you one last time how to throw the smokes. So come here, line up with the E-box, and then line up with the doorway, just like that. That's the upper smoke, the ramp smoke, something like this. Then you have that all smoked off. I mean, you can take bomb site really easily. Now, this is a basis to play off of, okay? This is for, you know, 5-man pug teams. If you just play matchmaking, you know, you just want to try some stuff out, this is a good default. If you're playing in a pug, you're solo queuing, don't expect this to work at all. This is really towards players with chemistry and know how to play with each other. In a pug scenario, if you're just solo queuing, it's not really going to work out if you call it like this. But anyways, I hope this helped you guys, and I really hope you can really learn from this. Alright, peace out guys, see you in the next video.